I mean, we could talk stereotypes for a second. I mean, there's certain things that Mexican people don't need that white people do, like Ancestry.com. You see the commercials, there's a white person on there, and they're like, I went to Ancestry.com, and I found out that my great-great-grandfather was British royalty. I'm like, really, bitch? My great-great-grandfather works at the Rodriguez tire shop down the street. That man is 56 years old. Because you can't go to any wedding or quinceañera without giving 7 generations deep before you hit 65, because it's just teen mom, teen mom, teen mom. 0, 14, 28, 42, 56. I haven't hit 60 yet. Divisible by 4, good at math. That was racist. There's a difference between ignorance and intolerance. That's what we need to accept. Like that was like intolerant of that guy. Ignorance is when I was a kid, anytime I would see a butch lesbian walk by, I would say like, hey, coach. But I was a kid. I didn't know any better. And 9 times out of 10, they'd be like, hey, sport, because they're PE coaches. I'm sad to admit my ignorance. I'm embarrassed by it. Like, I didn't know that the Supreme Court legalized gay marriage until everyone changed their profile pics to rainbows. Do you guys remember that? At first, I was like, did the Lucky Charms guy die? What happened to Lucky? But then I saw my gay friends and family posting hashtag love wins, and I'm like, that's great. Like. They were posting pictures, getting married in front of the municipal court, and I said, I finally get to marry my best friend, hashtag love wins. They said, that's great. Like. They're sharing news stories, right? News stories from around the world. And I saw one news story that said 90-year-old lesbian couple finally weds. And I went, that's gross, but that's great too. Because those are some rusty scissors. Let's be honest. It's not because they're lesbians, it's because they're old. Why it's gross. I'm not homophobic, I wish I was gay. You're a handsome man. She's a lucky woman. I could be a lucky man. Like, I wish I was gay, but I'm scared. I'm really nervous about it. It looks like so much fun, but I'm scared. I'll put it to you this way. I'm as curious about having sex with a man as I am about, like, a new menu item at Taco Bell. I mean, sure, it may look really good on TV, but what's it gonna do to my butthole? That's what I'm worried about. The bottom line, the fallout, the end result, the next day, like, am I gonna be like, what did I do? I can't sit down. Oh, because I would be a power bottom. No choice in that matter. You know, I think about this a lot because I almost died. I had stage 4 cancer. That's no joke. I had kidney cancer. I had a grapefruit-sized tumor in my kidney that metastasized to a lemon-sized tumor in my lung. And you guys have no idea how hard that is for a Mexican to grow fruit and not be able to sell it. I was like, come on, let's make some margaritas or something, right? Let's do it, right? And the thing is when you're a cancer patient and you post it online, everyone sends you all their cures. Have you tried beets? You should try beets. Have you tried a beets cleanse? You should try beets. Have you tried beets? What about beets? How about beets? And I'm like, by Dre? And everyone started saying, weed, you should try weed. Have you tried marijuana? And to all those people, I was like, hook it up, right? Like, I'm gonna die high, right? Let's do this. But a chunk of my lung was taken. And so all my friends are like, hey, I heard you had cancer. Hit this, it'll cure it. I'm like, I can't inhale fire, I'll die. So my cousin goes, hey bro, you ever tried eating it? I said, that's a personal question and you shouldn't ask me that. And he goes, weed, stupid, weed, edibles. And I'm like, that's a big word for a GED flunky. And he said, no, bro, I got this bitch that'll hook it up with some weed brownies. I'm like, first off, in this day and age, we don't call women bitches, okay? Second off, how much is she gonna charge me for these things? And he goes, oh, she'll do it for free. I said, then tell that bitch to hook it up. And so I get this giant platter of brownies with like walnuts and stuff. It was like she went all out. She really liked my cousin. But I was nervous because I'd never tried edibles before. And so I took like a little piece, right? And I ate it, waited 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Nothing happened. I was like, okay, I ate a little piece. Let me just go to sleep. We'll do it tomorrow. So the next day, I ate a bigger piece. Okay. Ate it, waited 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Nothing happened. I was like, maybe I am immune to weed. Maybe the radiation made me like Hulk and Wolverine that can't, like, I can heal quick. So I called my cousin. I'm like, dude, I'm eating the brownie and it's not doing anything. He's like, how much you eating? And I'm like, well, I'm taking a chunk. He's like, pussy. You gotta eat more than that, bro. So I'm like, all right. So I went home and instead of a piece, I ate half of the platter. Woo! Well, they were good. They had walnuts, man. She went all out, Duncan Hines. And so I ate half the platter, waited 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Nothing happened. I'm like, this is some bull, man. You know what? It was probably dank or whatever you guys call bad weed. I'm going to go to sleep. So I go to sleep. And because I have one kidney, I wake up in the middle of the night to go take a piss. A piss. So I wake up and I'm upset. I have a belly full of pot brownies and I'm just thinking to myself, man, these brownies and then I felt my soul just rise from my body and I was looking down like, I can't see my dick! And I was like, okay, oh shit, you're too high, just don't freak out. My wife's laying next to me, she's not waking up at all, right? And I'm like, okay, you're freaking out, you're gonna die, but it's okay. Just wake her up, have her call the ambulance, have her do something. So I go to her and I just gently, just quietly, I just whisper in her ear and I'm like, wake up! She's like, what's the matter? And I'm like, I ate too much pot. She's like, I'm not a dope dealer. What do you want me to do about it? I'm like, can you please Google how to not be high anymore? So she gets up and she Googles it. And I swear to God, do it later. The #1 search result. Why would you not want to be high anymore? So I'm Larry Garza, guys. Thank y'all so much. Follow me on Instagram.
Keep it going for Larry Garza!